I mean, Bitcoin goes through phases where it's either positively correlated to risk assets or is negatively correlated or is uncorrelated. And it all comes down to the micro dynamics, like how are all the exchanges and all the other crypto traders, how are they behaving? And then the macro traders, how are the macro traders perceiving it? And that's continually evolving. Let me give you one interesting stat, like on August 10th, MicroStrategy decided to get into this business. So August 10th, 2020. So if you go back to the summer of 2020, when it was just unclear, what are all these assets going to do?
You said August 10th?
August 10th. So I track this because this is my scorecard, because on August 11th, we announced we bought $250 million worth of Bitcoin, and we've been long Bitcoin ever since. If you had taken $1 billion and you had bought bonds, like long bonds, 20-year bonds in the summer of 2020 and held them through today, you would be down 19%.
8 to 10.
19. The BOND index is minus 19%.
That's what I'm saying. $1 billion will be $810 million.
Yeah, if you bought gold, you'd be down 13%.
Okay.
If you had bought the NASDAQ, you would be up 3%. It pretty much chopped.
Sure.
Right? If you had bought the S&P index, you would be up 19%. Not bad.
Not bad, sure.
Not bad. If you had bought Bitcoin, you'd be up 43%. Bitcoin doubled the performance of those other assets, even as it got beat around the ears. And if you had gone into big tech and you bought Google, you'd be up 34%. Not as good as Bitcoin, but better than NASDAQ. Apple's up 30%. Microsoft is up about 20%. So those three are monopolies, the three most powerful tech monopolies in the world. But Netflix down 34%, Amazon down 42%, and Facebook/Meta down 54%. And that's why NASDAQ chopped sideways. Now, what is the point? Well, Bitcoin is really volatile, no doubt about it. It's hair on fire. But if you're going to be an investor for less than 12 months, you are just a speculator and you're a trader, and God bless you. If you go short, you make some money if you pick it right, but if you pick wrong, you get your face ripped off. And I don't know how to do that. I mean, you have to be a trader. But if your time horizon is 4 years, 2 years, 4 years, 8 years beyond, and if you're buying it as a long-term store of value asset, and are you disgusted with the manipulation of the fiat currency? Then you buy Bitcoin because you're angry that they keep printing more pesos and bolivars and dollars and euros. Are you disgusted that the CEO of your favorite company screwed you by making bad decisions? I won't name the company, fill in your own. Then you're going to buy Bitcoin. There's no CEO of Bitcoin. Are you, so if you want to escape that particular risk, and what you want to do is you don't want to trust a CEO, a company, a government, or anybody. And if you want to buy something that you can hold for 30 years, well, I can tell you, I can't pick a single company that I would want to hold 30 years. I can't, there's not a piece of land I would hold for 30 years because I don't know that the mayor wouldn't, the guy that replaces the mayor next might decide to triple the property tax. And, so there are a lot of things in this world that are just very risky. Bitcoin fits in a portfolio and it's performing just fine as long as you have a 2-year plus time horizon. And if you have a short time horizon, if you want to look at 12 weeks, 18 weeks, 1 year, every single investment in the last 12 months looks pretty hideous. And I can probably tell you that if you lost 20% of your money, you're a fool. If you lost 40%, you feel like a bigger fool. If you lost 60%, you feel like a bigger fool. So real estate investors, securities investors, bond investors, crypto investors, Bitcoin investors, there's no winners in the current environment on a short time frame other than the shorts, the guys that are just short hedging.
I can say this. One thing, having been Series 7 since 2001, financial industry 20 plus years, myself, not at your level, you'll see mutual funds that have come out with their prospectus and you look at the date they run, and since this time and since that time, we can run dates to make your argument better or worse. Everybody can do it. We can do it. You can. Everybody can do it, right? some may say, well, MicroStrategy, the article that came out saying the fact that you guys lost $1.8 billion, right? And that happened. By the way, did you guys have a margin call or no? Did you get margin calls or no?
Of course not.
Okay. So.
Oh, and I didn't toot our own horn, but I will say while we're at it, we outperformed Bitcoin. We're at 54%. MicroStrategy stock has outperformed every big tech, 95% of the NASDAQ, all the asset classes, while we've been criticized for losing money on Bitcoin.
So why is it saying you guys lost 1.8 billion?
When Bitcoin got to $50,000 a coin, we sold $1 billion worth of stock at $700 a share. We converted the equity into Bitcoin. Bitcoin traded down. And so technically, the Bitcoin that we bought at that point is worth less today. And so you can say that's a non-cash.
The one you bought at 32K or 39K, something like that. You bought it at 39,000?
If you bought Bitcoin more than the current trading price, then you can say that you lost money buying it. But if you actually paid for it with cash or equity that was valued proportionate, then you've actually created shareholder value. We've actually created enterprise value. The company's enterprise value is expanded by a factor of 5. Our shareholders have made more money than any other investment, so they're all fine. People are just cherry picking random trading periods in order to make some observation.
Got it.